Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I'm using Avatar Me because I look like hell right now. I'm not going to lie. Between being stressed out, still not fully well, and possibly never well properly again, and being severely hacked off right now with one person who's basically had a tantrum because we asked him to turn up to a staff meeting, and having to go through and do all the security settings for the last hour, I figured it's best if I use Avatar Me and be a PNG tuber today instead of angry, tired, fed up looking me on camera. I think my avatar only has 4 tails. Unless you mean the little white purple fox, in which case yes, and the little blue fox with the blue tails, then yes, they have 9 tails. But this one could only do 4. It looked weird. So she has 4. I've not managed to get the stream decoration Sun Emotions made into something I can use for PNG tubing yet. I am working on a AI though, but that's currently not working because I need to pay for it and I don't have that. Right, so I'm still fiddling with some settings, but I figured, it's going to be better if I'm talking to you while I'm doing it rather than you perpetually stuck in the starting soon screens. I mean, one starting soon screen is my nine-tailed fox, which is usually for my channel, which I accidentally clicked on. And then there's the Lonewolf clan one, which I should have been on because it gives you the QR code you need for the charities I'm currently supporting. So yeah, there we go. That's that. So I've still got a few things to do, but now it's not anything security related, so it can actually wait until tomorrow and I will deal with it. And the person that's hacked me off had better stay away from me for a few days because I am like a boiling volcano and I am not going to hold back with how hacked off I am. So I also need to give Luna a walk on at some point. I will sort that out tomorrow as well. But I do need to give you a command. I tried to do it earlier, but it didn't work. But it should do now I'm actually logged in. Okay, so. There you go, Luna. Just joined the FB group 2. I finally remember. There's no rush. They're not going anywhere. I've only had to remove someone's mod privileges and access privileges and stream keys and all the other security bits. So, yeah. And I know he did it deliberately, knowing that I'm ill, stressed, and about to stream. So if he wants to play it like that, fine. Whatever. I'm done. I'm just done. I can't even begin to put into words how angry I am. I have simmered down a bit. I've gone from rage angry to vindictive angry now. So if he crosses my path the next couple of days, he's going to see a whole other side of me and he will regret seeing this side. It's a side of me that's generally reserved for people that have betrayed my trust. And that's pretty much what he's done right now. He has betrayed my trust. He has had a tantrum and thrown some melodrama and tried to cause as much damage as possible because we asked him to attend a staff meeting on Monday, which we did actually push the time back because he asked, but instead he whinged on that nobody listened to him. And it's like, hang on a minute, the whole point of these freaking staff meetings that we were supposed to do as a stream team was so that 1, we could air grievances, 2, talk about stuff, 3, air ideas, 4, work as a team, and generally, talk and, well, listen to each other and hopefully solve any more problems instead of constantly coming to me and expecting me to wave a magic wand and fix everything. I am at a point right now where I have no personal time at all. I've got too many channels I'm modding for, so if any of you out there are seeing this and you've noticed that I've asked you to unmod me, it's because I know your mods are now in a place where they're trained enough, or you have enough mods that I can step back and just be a viewer again. It's not that I hate you or anything like that. It's just I need to step back for me. And then, of course, on top of that, let me see. There's the stream team stuff. Now, I love you guys. You know this. I have to play the mum role quite often. I don't like playing the angry mum role either, but I have to do what I have to do as a manager. So that started taking up a lot of my time because what was happening is people weren't doing the proper admin stuff. Now, that does not count Grimsy here. Grimsy has been bloody brilliant. In fact, he has become my second in command the past few weeks. That's official now, Grimsy. It has been said. You are my second in command. So it's just got to the point where between streaming, because I stream roughly 20 hours a week on a good week, if I'm not ill or life hasn't gotten in the way or OBS isn't being OBS and so on. So yeah, it's got to that point where I have no social life at all. I have no home life at all. So I wanted to have a team meeting. Literally, just a team meeting to get stuff sorted so that some of the pressure could be taken off of me and I can focus on going to the hospital because I've got a lot of personal stuff going on in the background. There's hospital for me and hospital for family. Those in the stream team chat know what I'm talking about. And it's just getting to the point where I have no time. I'm tired. I am literally coming home some days and just going to bed. I'm not eating. I'm practically not sleeping because I'm just sat in bed overthinking. And then I'm coming downstairs and then my day starts online. I try to hang out as much as I can in places and I'm just not getting time. All right. So I need to step back from places. So I need to be able to trust people to do stuff. This is part of what that team meeting was going to be about. Just, start finding out who could do what so we could delegate a bit and people could be allowed to do stuff independently and know that I could trust them. And what do I get? One guy posting on our YouTube channel, throwing a tantrum saying he's leaving for his own good because he never gets listened to. The point of the whole meeting was so that everybody got listened to. And he did it right as he knows I'm about to stream, as I'm about to start my long weekend stream things myself. So, as a result, I have removed all his mod privileges, all of his access, everything. So for the last 2 hours, which is why I am late, I have been revoking every security access he had, including redoing all the passwords, removing all the stream keys. So I'm sorry, stream team, if you have found that your stream keys are no longer working, please do DM me and I will assign you a new one. I will also allow you to log into certain things if you don't want me to remote access stuff, which is perfectly fine. I don't insist on remote accessing. I only ask if you want me to. If you don't, that's fine. I perfectly respect your privacy. So it's like I just spent that entire 2 hours removing everything, which means I've also had to redo all my overlays and everything because that means I had to reset Stream Elements, I've had to reset Tiltiffy, I've had to reset Twitch, I've had to reset YouTube, I've had to reset Kick. You name it, if we're streaming on it, I've had to reset it where he's had access. And that also includes Facebook, X, where else? Oh, right. Yeah. Pretty much any streaming platform that's ever existed. So that's why it's taken me 2 hours and that's why I'm late. So I'm sorry, folks. Due to some drama that was completely unnecessary, I'm running late. So, yeah. I'm not going to name the person publicly, because I'm not going to sink that low. But like I said, my stream team know exactly who it is. The video on YouTube has been made private because it's just childish and ridiculous. So it's not worthy of the YouTube channel. It has been made private. Should legal action ever be required, it probably won't, in all fairness, but it is there. And if it is required, then at least, at both legal teams, if it ever came to that, would have access to it because it's still there. Yes, we're on TikTok as well. We're on TikTok, Bilibili. Some ones I can't even pronounce, so don't even ask me to pronounce them. They're Chinese. We were on WeTV, but that is now Bilibili, so that's basically all been amalgamated. We were building up our Facebook page. We need an X amount of followers before we can use that as a live thing. X has since made it so that you have to be part of their stupid premium to stream, so we no longer stream on X because Elon Musk would like us to pay over £100 a month for the privilege of streaming on this platform. I'm sorry, Elon. I mean, I love you in respectful ways for your points of view and some of the great innovations you've done, but X is a bad decision. I'm going to say it. That's a really freaking bad decision. You're cutting off quite a lot of people. I understand you need to make money, but that is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. Oh no, I've removed him. He's never had access to TikTok. It's for some things it is only me, which is another reason I keep a pad of my passwords down, especially when it comes to social passwords, so that my team leaders have access to them. So if anything ever does happen to me, they have the correct access directly to get in and change legal details and stuff, should that ever be needed. Hopefully it won't be for a while. Um, so yeah. Uh, so yeah, so the aim is to try and play some Witcher tonight. Let me know if the volume is too low so I can turn it up and what have you. This game has horrendous problems with volume. Sunny Motions should I've just realised it's in our about panel, Luna. So if she should be in under art and it's Sunny Motions. Credits. Scroll down on the credits one and yeah, it's there. It's arts. Sunny Motions Etsy storefront. So yeah, she does a lot of our stuff. I will be removing the Own 3D as none of our members now use Own 3D that I am aware of. I'm nothing against Own 3D. It's just that I don't think anyone's currently using it. So yeah, let me just get me a moment and I will get you her storefront link and drop it in chat. So if any of you are looking for affordable overlays and stuff for your streams, Sunny Motions is the place to go. She gives you she'll send you a mail on Etsy that explains where to go and get all the other bits, because she doesn't put them all on Etsy because it has a limited storage, but she keeps them on a special storage cloud drive on Google, and she sends you the readme thing that you need to read to go get the links to go get the access to the other little bits and pieces you've bought. She's absolutely brilliant, and if you do have questions or even commissions, she takes those as well. So do look her up if you want, something pretty. I think that should have posted across to all of them. Do not pet my tails. My tails are sensitive. I also bite. I should probably warn people of this. I bite. I have to admit, I didn't use Etsy until recently. I'm very, very picky on my stuff. But because she's based in Hong Kong, she has to use Etsy to trade with us outside of Hong Kong, because it's the only one that Europe allow to go through China. It's ridiculous. Yeah, she does whole stream packages and all sorts over there. Yeah, I believe even you use them now, don't you, Ojin? I think you got the dragon one, if I remember correctly. Yes. Right, so I'm going to minimize some windows in the background now because I have like 100. Right, so the QR code works for the link. The link to the charity thing, I'm just going to switch this into studio mode. Sorry if it switches screens. My OBS has a habit of this. Right, so the link to that isn't here. The Lonewolf Clan link is at the bottom of the thing. My link that's supposed to be at the top has disappeared. The link that you're supposed to have for Tiltifi has disappeared. So please excuse me while I go and find the Tiltifi link. That's email. Why are we looking at email? Load my Tiltifi, damn it. No, I need to do it on the other one because that's just going to load that campaign, and that's a personal campaign. I need the campaign that's for the Lonewolf Clan. Sign in with Twitch. Authorize. It's the other thing now is I've got to reauthorize absolutely everything because I've had to log everything out. So, if you see me having a go at someone, it's probably that one person that has hacked me off badly. I only tend to be nasty to people who have betrayed my trust, especially when they've betrayed it a few too many times. Profile. Dashboard. Campaigns. Sibby. Copy campaign URL. Now I'm just going to go check that that is the right URL. Sometimes it isn't. Yes, it is. Right. It's the one that actually you can share and it shows the stream. So there you go. I will drop that in chat now, and then I'm going to run through and try and lock it. If any of you are logged into the Lonewolf clan on YouTube, it would be helpful if you can pin this for me. Go donate to God? No, gosh, I don't think God needs donations. He's a very rich person, I would guess. That can do that. That's a donate to gosh. There we go. That's the donate thing. Grimsy has the admin logins, I believe. Made sure he had the admin access. I know that my other, I mean, basically I have two commanders at the moment that have become my left and right hand, and that has been Ojin and Grimsy the past few months. I mean, me and Ojin do have our differences. I mean, after all, we've been together since 2007, so I would assume that we would have our differences having been that long together. Right. No, I want OBS first, not Witcher first. OBS. OBS. Thank you. I want to be able to see my chat. Thank you very much. Right, so the chat I have running tonight is my restream chat, so I can see you both on YouTube and on Twitch. I can't post it as a little overlay because Twitch don't like us having multi-chats over our screens now, and it's fair enough because, you know, Twitch is only responsible for Twitch. They shouldn't be responsible for the other platforms as well. Each platform is responsible for themselves. So if someone was to misbehave in, say, YouTube and it comes over on Twitch, it pollutes the perceived reputation of Twitch. And they're trying to think of good reputation for Twitch, but we all know Twitch don't have a good reputation, so I would be lying if I said that. The perceived thing. I'm going to see if it lets me do Lonewolf Clan alone. Yeah, I can't pin it from here, so hopefully it should allow that to be pinned. Especially as I can't log into YouTube right now. Like I said, I can't log into it. It's just going to take some things, so it's probably going to lag a moment. Excuse me and bear with me. Switch account. Now I have changed the login here, so it should be pretty quick. Channel. Alright, so on our YouTube, we can now have up to 3 streams. So that's 3 streams running at the same time. Something went wrong, try again later. Okay. Is YouTube running for you guys, or is it just being, you know, YouTube and misfiring for me? Okay, so it is running. It's just my YouTube connection. Let me see. I'm just waiting for it to load now. I do seem to be. I may have to turn my something went wrong. Refresh or try again later. Okay. Troubleshoot errors. If you see this error message, try refreshing. Could use, okay, sign into your YouTube. Some features may not work correctly if you are not signed in. Yeah, well, we are. Make sure you are using Google, Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Well, that's limiting. Allow ads. No, I pay $19.99 a month. I'm not going to suddenly allow ads. Okay, clear your browser cookies. That's probably something I should do. Confirm that you're using a preferred DNS server, but no third-party applications have modified them. Okay. Restart your device. No, you can get stuffed. We're not doing that. Oh, we do have the lurk command here, I believe. Right, well, YouTube is playing for me on a different browser, so it may actually be Opera if you're using Opera. This would have normally all been sorted out pre-stream.
The issue seems to be when you're signed into the Lonewolf clan on YouTube. If you're viewing it from your own accounts, it's fine. So it's something with Lonewolf clan account.
Right, I'm coming in directly on the browser I sign into Lonewolf Clan on now. So exit. Add and confirm. No, I can not do that now. I've already done all that nonsense today. Right, your channel. So we'll have a look. Your channel. Take me there now. Right. Okay, so I'm loading up normally if I use Firefox. There we go. Right. So I'm going to mute that. Minimize that. I'll keep Chrome up, and what I will do then is I will close Opera to reduce the bandwidth. Right. Let's put Stats for Nerds on so that I can see what Stats for Nerds is doing. Right. So, there's the chat. I can now see the chat. Right. Now I need to do a thing because I need to move Witcher to another corner. Ay. Go up there so I can see you and I don't have the chat overlaying you. That would be nice. Thank you. Right. So we'll put that under there. And now we'll do that. So I can now play Witcher, see the chat. And after all that, I've lost the controller. So is Witcher playing sound for folks? I do need to know that because it has a horrible tendency of not giving you any sound. Right. So apparently you can't hear anything, so it's not telling you the story and stuff. Right, give me a moment. I now have to go and play with more settings. Okay, so... No, that's not what I needed you to do. Right, okay. Are we hearing anything now? I'm deliberately standing next to a blacksmith as well.
Whimsy's saying no sound at the moment. And with my headphones on max, I can only just barely hear.
Gain capture is 150, so here we go again. Oh. So for Witcher, I need it up at nearly 400%. Jeez.
OBS showing sounds.
Yes, it is. It's also on monitor and output, so I should be hearing an echo, and I'm not. So I know there's something wrong, which is why I was asking you guys. You know, I could put desktop audio on. It's definitely playing through desktop audio. But then you will hear everything going on in my background, including all the beeping from Discord. I'm going to try this one, see if I can... Properties.
You don't mind the other sounds as a privacy sound.
I mean, if you're sure. Can you hear it now with desktop sound on? You may hear it in echo, so I apologise. My God, it's quiet. Let's go stand next to that guy some more. Yeah, I'm going to go stand a bit closer to him so that I get a better sound reading on OBS. Oh, really? Now we're going to do that, really? So I've come out of the game, now you're going to make no noise. Oh, options. I'm going to go... Yeah, my headphones are actually 3D. I don't want the music too loud because when the music does play, it might trigger YouTube. It's showing me a better rate now of noise, but I've got a horrible feeling it's in double. I need to talk to someone, that might help.
How may I assist you?
Brilliant.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Sell some junk.
So long.
This probably is going to sound condescending, and I absolutely do not mean it. But when you're having an anxiety attack, focus on your breath and breathing in and out. It's one of the things I do to cope. It maybe that, you know, I'll drop you a Tom Hiddleston thing in a minute. He really, really helps with his breathing meditation thing, where all you do is you focus on the breath, nothing else, just breathing in and out. I'm trying. I do try my best to help. Right. I heard someone screaming no in the background. Quests. We need a quest to do, and when it doesn't involve going to Skellige. Oh, Evil Soft's Touches. I totally forgot about that one.
When I grow up, I want to be a lad.
Good luck with that, little girl. If you want to be a lad, go for it. Good luck.
What's that you're muttering?
Nothing. Nothing.
Daddy says you killed the chicks that was eating from me.
Are you prepared to have your ma's blood on your hands?
I feel like I should do something about that.
Last,
Same flavour.
where's
sauce.
your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
No.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him! Use some hair of that.
Really?
What have you got? All together!
Hey, I better master the roly-poly before he damages my armor any further. Oh! First kill of the night. Come on.
I don't know who you are, but
Oh.
I thank ye.
Hunger's turned
They've
this way.
slaughtered us like swine.
It's like me on Demonologist. Guarantee I'm the first one to get the demon or the poltergeist. Right. So we need to go all the way up. Do you know, I still haven't done that Cheesemancer dude. I've been literally avoiding that mansion. I don't want to get the cheese sword. It's like the weirdest quest ever.
Don't you worry, Bertram. We shan't give you up.
You need to risk your own lives. Your family's lives.
You're one of us, and we take care of our own.
I heard a thing, but I can't
Bailiff's
see a thing.
harsh man. Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
Staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Hey there, sir. A witcher, right?
Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately.
Mixing
What?
a witcher into this.
Witches
What?
help folk
What am I being dragged
defend
into?
them.
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
What is
Shut
he
it,
wearing
Doctor.
on his head?
He could
Not the
help.
coif. The other guy that's
Little
that
Red
terrible
Hand wants to
haircut.
attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend
Ah,
us.
Chrism13. Welcome to the little gang. Aye.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
They're bandits. What other kind of bandit is there?
Do you want to be my boy?
Why don't you all just get off my back?
So I'm supposed to be meeting some guy at the crossroads, but now I'm defending a village from bandits. Really? Really? Hey, kid, go hide. Get out of my way. Could someone collect their geese, please?
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
What? protect you from bandits, lady. I'm not staring at your kids, you weird person playing with a butter churn.
Some honest work.
Pardon? I could just not save you from the bandits. I mean,
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
walking away and leaving you to the bandits is an option, lady. Oh, there is another kitsune lurking around somewhere. He is from Canada and goes by the name of Snowfox.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Lady, you tell me not to stare at kids that I'm not staring at one more time, I'm either going to throw geese at you or let the bandits eat your village. Yes, the Lonewolf clan. The clan led by a floof, half fox, half wolf. Here, bandits. Here, little bandy bandits. Yo, geese, move it. I don't want to talk to him yet. He's going to make me do things that are mean and evil because it's called evil soft touches. That's exactly what we're supposed to do. Right. Academy, Master Armorers, High Stakes, Black Pearl, following the thread. Talk to Triss. Search as reducing... Did I miss that in Novigrad? Okay. Redania's Most Wanted. Yep, okay, we're not doing that one yet. Talk to the Master of Ceremony. No. No. That one. Wait until dusk for Little Red's band to attack. It's dusk. And all we've got is geese. And sheep. Or goats. Goats. Come on! Little Red! Where are you? We're bored. All I've got to look forward to is chasing geese and goats. That's a tongue twister. Geese and goats. And maybe a dog with an oversized head that's, I think, is supposed to be a XL bully breed dog. Let's pick those up while we're here. What set Doggo off? He went off this way somewhere. That beeping you're hearing is for some reason my sonar trying to save aspects of stream. It's saving clips. Clips of absolutely nothing. Yeah. Not a fan of goat's milk. Yeah. Don't like cow's milk either, actually. Right. Goats, have you seen Little Red? I mean, at this rate, I may as well go talk to Devil Dude. Gone to Odin, where are you? We may as well talk to you since the bandits aren't turning up. I don't remember. There's supposed to be so many animals in Witcher. Maybe it came from the next gen up. Oh no, no, there were loads of them. I think the difference is we just killed them.
The soothsayer.
It matters little who I am.
Yeah, I'm
Your
lactose
escape,
intolerant.
I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude.
Especially from Crossroad Demons.
Dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me. One
Have you actually
As for the
eaten
hero
today?
now,
Yes, I have.
Tell me.
Odin
how
made
do you
sure I
manage with
did
your
that.
feelings?
Choice.
You appeared out of nowhere. Disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now.
Oh no, not another sob story.
It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Oh no,
Really
no,
think
no,
this will
no.
interest me?
This is probably my 4th playthrough of
His
Witcher.
name is Olgierd von Everick.
And I've been challenged to do as many side quests as I can find before completing the storyline. People are mean. But I'm leveled enough to be able to deal with DLC. So, gone to a din it is. Oh! I forgot how direct... I play this every week. And I forgot how direct and vulgar Witcher is with its language. How did he wronged me? Whoa! Who typed that line? How do you know he wronged me? Don't have anything against... Actually, yeah, that one.
How do you know we'd met? And that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
I know, he's possibly my favourite. I want to call him bad guy,
Was I not to know how this had
but
come
he
to
just
pass?
simply is a crossroad demon. He's neither bad or good, he's just a used car salesman of the paranormal world.
Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it?
Come on.
Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
We've got food.
That's self-reflection gone to him.
What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no death.
A BBC TV license collector.
You're a flattery guy.
Of course it is. After all, I am a travelling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares.
Oh,
Where's the
that's a bit degrading for a crossroad demon, don't you think? I'd like to think he has higher class than the BBC.
As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic
Dude,
prowess to charm
I work
and
with low key. I ain't There is nothing a crossroad demon could possibly offer me that I would want.
no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
Yeah, good luck with that. They're still not allowed to enter your house. What would I have to do? Let's just cut to
What
the
about
chase.
you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states.
Oh,
before I can
that's
come
one
across
thing you
you,
should probably
I must
learn
yet
about me.
fulfill
I
the
am
3
very
wishes of
focused in my
whenever-
anger.
But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a. How shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find.
Geralt,
none
you just
better.
called yourself a
What
sucker.
do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everick a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that
There
all
is
your
actually
enemies-
laws
and
about
once it
TV
does,
licensing.
you three shall
They're
be
only
able to
allowed
fight
to
one another for
actually
the void
ask you
Right.
for money
Specifics
for the
now.
TV license if you
I'll
are
hold you on
watching
3 wishes,
live television.
requests, whatever.
They will try and tell you
He
that
asks-
counts YouTube,
he may
Twitch, and
ask
so on.
3
It does
things
not.
once. Yet
They will
we
try and
won't know
tell
what
you
they
that
are until
it also means any, shall we say, catch-up TVs. It does not. It has to be as they've aired it. So don't let them pull bullshit. It's a protection racket, nothing more. My ribs broke this morning when somebody showed me something with Tom Hiddleston being Loki, and it was an outcut. I was laughing and going, oh my. I'll send you the meme later.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Of course it's another debt to collect. He's a crossroad demon. He's either got deals to make or a debt to collect. And clearly this village hasn't paid their TV license. Yeah, it's one of the things I have done because I don't actually have TV here and my internet connection is actually not that great for streaming TV down, and I live in a black spot, so I haven't actually watched any TV since 2005. Best thing that ever happened to me, ironically, too. Where are these damned bandits? Should be here by now. I took my time talking to that guy. Ogier can wait. Alright. It was down here somewhere. Little red there. I hope that's the cats just going skitsy psycho kittens and not bringing something in again. You've given them some food. Did that include catnip? Wait, what? I can climb on rooftops now? I'm going to try meditating, see if that makes them show up. Still nothing? Yeah, still nothing. So what we will do then is wait again. Meditation. Assuming dusk is about 6 PM. Congratulations, you. Thanks, Restream. Thanks. Yo, goats, leg it.
Did the villagers hire you?
Yeah.
They did, to defend them from monsters. And humans who can be monsters.
Do you believe me to be such?
Are you?
Find out for yourself if you dare. Or give me Bertram, and no one else will get hurt.
What did Bertram do?
What did Bertram do to you to warrant vengeance?
Mean they didn't mention this bit? Then listen. He came to me a half year back.
Thank you,
Said he'd
Grimsy.
point out who's worth looting in return for a share of the takings. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's when he set the witch hunters on us. Lost half me men 'cause of him. Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your affair. We want Bertram, no one else. You've my word.
Leave, or there's going to be blood. They're obviously
Don't
common
care much
bandits.
What you say. Take your men and get lost, or there'll be blood.
Oh, there'll be blood either way. You just ensured there'll be more of it.
Ah, well, you're a werewolf. That makes life easy. Yes, I'm a warlock. I'm a witcher. What did you expect? Read. Which now means I've got to check out Bertram, because he may also be an accursed lichen. Unfortunately, they aren't good guys in this game. I wouldn't normally bother with a lichen. Defend the villagers. Excuse me? Language! Wow, you're gonna have a hard time with language now. You kind of need a head to
Wonderful
speak.
hiding he gave him.
You failed to mention she was a werewolf.
Well, I mean, we wasn't altogether sure ourselves. But that's a good thing. It's what witches are for, innit? Killing monsters. Thanks for your help. This here's well earned.
Really? Really? Ugh. Right, I want me stuff. I like my junk to sell. Thank you very much. Right, we are not going to Skellige. Right. I'm trying to put Skellige off for as long as side questly possible. The play's the thing, so I've got to talk to Priscilla and what I've learned about doing it. We're doing evil soft touches first. Where's the teleport sign? Over there, right. And we're going to go over there. Yes, well. When a mummy wolf and a daddy kitsune get together, they make a floof.
Wine. I want wine, damn it.
Personally, I liked getting good.
And you kept with it is.
Well, what was it? With the females are floofs and the males are woxes.
Well, look who's here. The witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a theory pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking,
Wait, what?
play.
The cat did not kiss it, girl. What?
Plain to
They
see.
normally go
Where's
every
old
time we walk past
Damned
one.
if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No, please, I beg you,
Shut your trap.
Grimsy,
let me go. Leave me be.
it's a wolf.
I
Of
ain't
course
with
it
yous,
howls with laughter.
drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you kill me now. I'm one of yous.
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa. Nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf? Get the fuck out of here, freak.
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse?
Yep.
Atterman said to kill him.
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Let's be edgy. Let's talk about this. Then go or face my wrath. Do what you will.
Wait. I know old Geared wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers?
Unfortunately.
Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
interesting sword sticking through him.
Now, where were we?
That's only a mild inconvenience for Redbeard.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive.
If you
Dare
say so.
You know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
Oh,
So
I
it's
can
a
imagine.
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Oh, yes.
Not sure I follow.
You know
Universal
very little,
law.
Commander.
Everything has a price.
So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. And all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Well, anyway, we're here for the reward over the
Killed
frog.
The beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter or dim? Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself.
Oh, how
Did you
typical.
not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris.
Yay.
Her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor soul.
I'm hearing that rhyme the
First,
kids would
He
sing.
wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O Dim. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
I mean, it could have been better looking for a crossroad demon. Instead, they just gave him a generic ugly mug.
Come,
Where to?
the stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think.
That
We're
horse
currently without a
looks
roof over our
like
heads. Perhaps we should start with that.
an angry demon horse.
Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rival Vladimir at feasting.
Ay,
Rousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late.
Come on.
You must find him and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then we shall speak of the third.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Why does he get a nice outfit and we have to look scruffy?
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Oh dear.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's still necromancy!
Between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing.
Demons.
Something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Borsodi's house. No
They
idea
are
how I'm
really
supposed to
active
bring him
upstairs
that.
today, aren't they?
The only Borsodi
It's been half an hour and she's still doing zoomies up there.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to
It's not just you.
Fine, I'll go there.
It's
Then
Twitch.
How should I know?
It's their new anti-lurker thing that they're doing.
Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need
Sarcasm.
help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Yeah, thanks, Gaunterdin. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. So, Oxenfurt first, then. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, my anger is pretty focused. If someone has upset me or made me really angry, my anger will focus on that individual. I try not to let it spill over to others around me. Not always successfully, but mostly successful.
Stay out of my way.
No! Right. She's in here today, is she? Okay. Ooh, things. Ew! Who puts cow's milk in bookshelves? Come on, I want your junk because I need to sell it later. Yes, this is how I make my money in this game. I just endlessly pick up completely pointless junk and sell it. Oh, what's this? A prescription? Hmm.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
No, Grimsy, I did that yesterday.
An army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Scholars aren't necessarily ugly.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they've brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Not really.
There's no denying her beauty, but she's not my type.
Talking out your ass, mate. You're passing on quite the catch. She looked at me like she does you. I'd not dally long thinking.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Okay.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
She's a medic.
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a
The only thing that gets me about the Witcher games is everyone's accents are all over the place.
press ganged into the Redanian medical corps.
And she's clearly North American.
Can't complain, really.
Can't say
I've
which
lived at home
state.
since the fighting
There's a load of
subsided.
Welsh
Resumed
people.
my
There's
practice and
people from
seemed to
Yorkshire
keep me
all
up,
over the
though
place.
I must always be ready.
It's weird.
For at any time, the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face?
Yes.
And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Long story, waste of words. Okay.
Where do I start? Alright. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led
And
by
around
a
the
mage
world,
showed up,
listening to
captured
your
me.
Witcher seems
Man named Gontaro Dim.
streams, and sometimes you've
this?
spoken to one person. To only one person. Yeah, no. Merchant of Mirrors.
Met him a while back in White Orchard. At the time, he claimed he dealt in mirrors.
Mirrors. Buy one from him that grants your wishes?
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind. Now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy.
Yep.
It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Yep.
Odem told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Evereck's brother.
Von Evereck? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter.
Really? What's that related to healing?
Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Evereck. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Well, at least this update they've done to it has made it so that that bag on her belt moves now. Right, so there's everything taken from up here. A butter knife. Really? Come on, drop. Drop. Whee! Save me hassle later. I should probably nip in here and give him a haircut.
Greetings, Master. What can I
Of course his beard will grow back
Got a
though.
razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Shaved except long and loose. Loose but not too long. Shaved on the sides, short on the top, and a ponytail. Okay. Elven Rebel. Okay, let's do that one just because it looks weird.
So long.
I love in this game that does actually grow back over time. Anyone seen a teleport signpost?
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
No, it doesn't. Okay, back up to the Von Evericks. No point summoning the roach because it's only up here. I'm going to assume he hasn't been in this house for a long, long time. It looks like it's fallen into disrepair because now I have to find the back entrance. Someone had time to make a daisy chain.
Side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friend's. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Wait, what?
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Wow, a
Let's
gate that
go.
isn't rusted.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea.
Hang on. Inventory. Let's assume it's quest items.
If there's any trouble, just yell.
I want to meditate.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Things. Oh, nice. Don't really want more mushrooms. Requires a key.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Yarden.
Die. last of the surprises? Sure hope so.
No, you're in a
Should look
mausoleum.
around.
I'd expect more undead. Oh my, what happened to him? And so before I go anywhere near that, I want to explore everywhere and gain anything that is possible gainable.
Eulalia von Everek died in 1250.
Okay, so that's that crypt. We'll go up there in a minute and find that side crypt. Do this before the ghost can guilt trip me about stealing stuff. Hmm. Have to make sure I drop by the dwarf, I think, and exchange some crowns. Yeah, the app has had a nasty habit of crashing lately. Really? I can only assume what happened to these people if they ended up full of spiders down here and they were living in a crypt.
Votive fire, lit in honor of the dead. Old custom. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Okay. Inventory. Quest items. Don't think the magic lamp's going to help here. Phylactery. Welcome back, Chris. I've just got to remember how to use this. No. No. Is it this? Ah, there we go.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Yeah, charming. And they said it wasn't
Return,
necromancy.
walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
If only this worked in
Arise
ghost
from
hunting.
the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood.
Ah,
death.
that's complicated.
summon
Not
you,
exactly,
whose
no.
blood I have brought.
They're more of a lightning rod for ghosts.
Fire and
It's the
blood.
most simplistic way I can think of it.
You have summoned me.
Oh!
Why?
Because I have a mod that gives me 9,999 coins and infinite carry weight.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little.
I've turned it off, but the radiant files are still there.
Alive.
Are you Vlad's
So
ghost?
theoretically I need to reinstall the game.
My grandson.
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For Von Evereck's rise only for Von Evereck blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilt the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. Die. Kill him, Von Everex.
Yeah. I used to be really bad at this game, so I needed mods to stay alive once upon a time.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
And I got good. I mastered the roly-poly.
Ornery whoresons those Von Everecks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir Von Evereck, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
Yeah.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum too. Besides, what harm
Charming!
them? They're dead as it is.
I get the feeling I'd be like that if I'm ever summoned.
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
How? You're a ghost!
Mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse
with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
24 hours.
Should do the trick.
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost.
Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck?
Whoa!
Can't get a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
No.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well...
Oh dear, I think we're going to get a point of possession here, I think.
Revive my flesh.
How?
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring you someone to possess.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Of course.
Oh, no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
That would be the second time we've had Geralt possessed now. We got him possessed earlier on by an old witcher that had been stuck in a mine for a very long time.
Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah. Definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, can you explain what's going on here?
Poor Geralt.
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgerd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me.
Oh dear.
There's potential in that.
Oh no! We're gonna have to set some ground rules.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you.
This is what it's like to be a medium.
He'll enter my body, so anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy
Aye.
top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right.
Right?
Seems we've no other option.
Splendid.
I'm trying so hard not to
to
laugh at this guy. I mean, these are the worst pickup lines, like, ever.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women.
Not so much with the taste of words.
Honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour?
A what?
For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Only ever been friends?
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love? No heartfelt admissions, confessions?
No.
Never anything between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those gorgeous... Never cherished those beautiful days?
It's like being in the army again. Oh my god.
Soft in the head.
The cringe fest!
Excuse me.
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Cringe. Cringe. If a guy like that hit on me in a pub, he'd be in pain in a second. He'd also be about 3 octaves higher. Let alone in a crypt. Yuck.
Keep your paws off her.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
I know which one he's going to want to try. Axie. Ugh. Cringe fest. I hear Ekimaras. Yeah. Right.
How you like that silver?
Ah, dead. I know I should take Roach, but honestly, oh, never mind. Let's just take Roach. Come on.
Move it.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance. Powerful rub. Stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Come on.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
I see things have improved out here. No more neckers.
Slower.
Yeah, very briefly I was, yes. Didn't get past basic training though before I broke my ankle. Where'd she go? Shudders. Oh, she's here somewhere.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Oh. Well said, Geralt.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
Oh no.
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no!
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
We're gonna go steal someone's pantaloons. Great!
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat.
He's gonna change my haircut? Oh no! Oh, he didn't. Wow. Oh, he just shaved off the stubble.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
We must get to know each other better.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me.
This is what it feels like to let someone play on your GTA character, and you.
This evening's about my pleasure, not his.
Yes.
For a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Or in my case, it's usually my Star Wars characters, and somebody has made them look very different.
I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
For example?
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I
mean
is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Really? Who wants to play with year-old leather? I mean, rocks are softer.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Yeah, molding it to where it needs to be. Yeah. I am talking year-old hardtack that you're not going to use.
Hello, world, I'm back. I'll be damned.
It is Geralt of Rivia.
Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Of the dog
He compared her
Judging by
to
the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
a plant that's basically a laxative.
Thanks for your concern,
Charming.
but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Rolled up newspapers with metal bars required.
Lovely Rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. I'll get it
They
out
also
and
make
eat
for
'em
nice
up
jelly
for
too.
years.
Although my Rowan is yet to produce any fruit.
Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
charming!
Come. Time to meet.
First thing we wake up to from being possessed is a kid asking if we know how to disembowel someone. Oh, that's Struts! That's Struts!
Time to say hello.
This is your special day, love.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
It said Dead Man's Pot. Yep, yep.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
He's really got his eyes on Senny, isn't he? Alright, let's go do this one first.
Jose, what's taking you so long? Bring me...
If I remember rightly, that mod also may have given me unlimited breath.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case you can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this, then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Nope. But it'll make him have a bath. It might clean him up.
Oh, there's more to come.
Ah, I'd rather it was Tom Hiddleston.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
The abs. Yeah, yeah. It's Geralt of Rivia. The abs.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
I think the slipping will be easy, don't it?
Anyone else's slippers down here? Pick up everybody's slippers while we're down here. Seeing as I appear to have unlimited breath slots too. Anyone else?
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over.
Oh my
dunk,
goodness!
Of course.
Ah, so generous.
No, I'm more likely to hit
And
him
clever.
with
Just
the shoe.
figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh, well.
No.
Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Where did he hide that?
Now extend your
That's
supple leg
that's
and
what
let me
worries me.
slide
Where
down
was that hidden?
Thank you.
Oh, now we're back to strutting.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Dunno myself. Losing shoes in lakes has never been much of a problem at my place.
Thick ye are. Tain't about fishing up shoes. It's about what else he might do a proper job of.
Oh my! Oh my!
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Lives down the hill.
Oh no. I have a full monster deck as well.
Care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would.
And another Welsh accent.
No need for insults.
On halflings.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many
Shouldn't that be this
large
eve?
sides.
Oh lords. Cringe.
Normally we play that the losers got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Never say never. Ah, that's a horrible deck. I'm probably going to lose. This game is called Gwent. Funny enough, there's a place in Wales called Gwent. This is going to be a very tedious game. Oy. Damn it, he's gained a card from that. That's another card. And another card. He's going to be wearing the arse ears in this. play them yet. No! Ah! Just had to have Scorch. How many Scotches has he got? Yeah, I'm aware of the defeat. I knew it was going to be a defeat. I'm just skipping to the defeat.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself? Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Yep.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Looks like he is. Big an arse.
We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Right, so now we've got donkey ears on. Okay, so.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster, till we expire.
Oh, good grief. These old-fashioned courtly dances, ick. Getting dizzy just watching them.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Uh-oh. This is going to be even more cringe.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
My dancing skills are a mere foretaste. You're quite skilled yourself. I am the Lord. That one.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
I mean, this has been cringe already, right?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
Not
He's just lacking the tails to wrap around her.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you too would enjoy it.
Oh, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time. And there's 2 of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say.
Who is talking? Both together. I mean, it's a ghost and Geralt. So two souls, one body.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Wouldn't do it. Not my thing. What? Wouldn't force myself on you. I'd probably have done exactly what he did.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
I feel like he's playing the matchmaker.
Vladimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happen to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly
If he needs mods, drop over, guys. Don't, you know, just lurk here.
Carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something.
Guys,
wild.
go drop in on your friend if it's a bit of an emergency like that. Yeah, even I count that as an emergency.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
What on earth are you doing, Geralt?
I'd sell my soul to the devil to get it.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long
Oh,
and never
oof.
tingle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
What's that you want? Armed ruffians waylaying travel.
I'm gonna leave Gonto Din alone.
So if you
We still have weird games to play outside, including tracking down a dog.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your
No, it's
fair
really not.
beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you,
I
white wolf.
really do feel sorry for a lot of folks that have that. It's truly horrible. Eh? Security alert. Firewall has blocked some... No! When did Windows Firewall become active? Leave me alone. We are busy streaming. Stop deciding stuff for me, Windows. We are busy.
Donkeys, that's the spitting is that get out of Riviera.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that, Nick. He arrived, that's certain.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh, gulp, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Ow! The man's got ass ears. It's your first seat to help himself.
Such ears might be high fashion in his part.
Oh, I doubt that.
I'll find him.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Oh, lords.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Tally-ho. Really?
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks.
Following some dog's
So I shall
trail?
follow these.
Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. The broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. 2 conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
He's a coward, for sure.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
That's fine.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the horse.
I love having random people hang out here, so always feel free to be random.
Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Yep.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
It
Those
was
are
a collie.
Excellent ears. Might try a pair like that. Just not sure they'd fit under my cap.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault.
Oh dear.
He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick.
Yep.
Olgierd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go.
I take offense at that?
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
You're the one that ran into these woods. Just so we're clear on that.
Yes! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master... believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough.
David Hart.
And no harm will come to you.
Oh dear.
I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
This is going to end badly.
Trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
With how soused he is, I'm surprised he's not already in flames. Oh! Oh no! Bethesda glitching! Oh! Horrible!
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords. Can you?
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
I shall do him. Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Yeesh.
Please, no!
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Me? Nothing.
Nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, Piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Come on, Piggy.
You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
Big pen.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned King of the Swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a
dear.
swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hay seeds. Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
You're not Geralt.
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so?
Because my tea?
Pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
I'm willing to bet she likes women,
Who
right?
have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear.
And Shani's so much like me, jousting of busts.
Me, Shani.
Aye.
That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My dear girl, you're a miracle. Did it hurt? No, yep, the first one. The second one is far too cringe.
You are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But well, I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our
He's
darling
just
dying
terrible
day
at hitting
we'd
on
keep
girls,
those
and I
aboard
mean
far
both
from
of them. Yep.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Rah! Hey-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your gob, you ploughing gentle fuck.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. And with a maiden watching. Had enough, peasant spawn? Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett? I mean, a witcher? Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
I'm out of patience. It all went according to plan. I can demonstrate if you'd like.
My
Oh
dear
no.
girl, what don't I have up my sleeve?
Hi.
Demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
And so he's busy with the fire breathers. I think we're only down to one now. Let's go talk to Gaunter Adin.
Cause any trouble at the inn.
But gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce
Time.
myself.
Not just any time, so it's not
Daughter
Time. Time the herb. In gingerbread. Eck.
My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it.
Mm-hmm.
You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Poor
Shani,
brother.
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Ugh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies. Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not
And
just
here we
my
go
brother.
with the strut again.
More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble?
I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles.
Oh,
Am I
God.
right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young
And
blood
people
run
wonder why the bride and groom sneak off. This is why.
your lordly stance. Out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year. What's the groom a-thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day. Oh.
Tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Ah, I hate that weird thing that they do at weddings. Toss the flowers, toss the garland, toss the bouquet. Same thing. Whoever catches it's meant to get married next. Ah, yes. I know the one you mean. But not for the same reason.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
May as well.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter.
Charming.
It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip.
Oh dear.
That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
And he's gone.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll
Yep.
not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to them? That was unduly harsh.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Welcome back. I already know about Highlander getting a reboot. Heard that rumor about 2 months ago. I don't want to know. So it's telling me now who's going to be playing Con. I don't want to know. I really don't.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has
I
to
don't
find
want
his
to know.
good,
It's
follow
not the
his path.
point. It's someone I went to college
As
with.
for
I
me,
don't want to know.
well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Ah, there it is.
I am going to have to try and get back in
The face
touch
of a
with him
man
at some
who's
point.
failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course.
Hmm.
Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You
Someone's a
needn't
bit of a
end up with
romantic.
those, Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
My, aren't you a towel?
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Everyone always thinks Henry's hot. You realise he's taken, right? He has been for a very long time.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Brought you some mead. Best medicine for a troubled soul.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Yes. He's also the Witcher. Oh, well, it's Chris's brother now. Liam Hemsworth.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Understatement. If this goes into where I think it's going to go, I am going to have to skip because we are dual casting.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body.
I like Shani even more.
Reminded me of the old times.
They're still trying to find the next Bond. It should be Henry.
Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole...
He always wanted to be James
That
Bond.
was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me, too.
You needn't worry about our finances.
Oh yeah, they're relaunching Red Dwarf. Yeah.
My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave.
At least the in-laws there are getting on.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured.
I don't know if they're still going to honour the rule of Bond, but you have to be British to be Bond.
Families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Red Dwarf is amazing. My dad got...
know.
Yeah.
My mother would
I was
never
raised on
accept an
Blackadder,
unfit
Red
though,
Dwarf.
Even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy. Or with a
Contracts
good
mean
trade,
very
well
little
brought
these
up.
days between
Nothing
agents.
wrong with that, is there?
It's one of the reasons we're getting so many strikes.
It's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I
Mm.
didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she
Admittedly,
thinks
I'd
there's
miss
something
my
horribly
parents
wrong
as
with me.
well.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Uptime, yep.
Ooh,
I will be ending shortly.
gorgeous.
You should see me on the stream days when I'm painting. I'm usually up for 6 hours
Been
plus.
thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
If there's any way you want me to raid out
Only
to,
one
let
way
me
to
know.
find out.
I'll be raiding in probably about 5-10 minutes. It's that, and we're also literally watching paint dry. Very literally watching paint dry between me switching between different minis as we watch that paint dry.
So, how'd it
I
compare?
used to do them for much longer. When I first started streaming on the platform,
Honestly,
I used to be starting at midday and finishing by midnight, so it was a 12-hour
Or
stream.
worse.
I don't miss doing that. That was exhausting. But I could be talked into it for the right reasons. I need to go. Hang on, I'm just dropping out of Witcher for a second to catch that name. Go follow. Yeah. Okay, so we will go and raid them in about 5 minutes then. Okay.
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vladimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today,
Okay.
Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Oh, Frostybot's working now.
Yeah, it's taken what all day.
It's only not worked for the last 3 weeks.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
I love how there's a hidden language that you could just see.
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
You're the medic. Recommendation?
Drink it.
Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Right, so that's what? So far, Triss. Kira, and now her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rolling
Geralt
to
really
the
does
moon.
sleep around a lot, doesn't he?
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Oh. Kissy kissy time. Did you DM it to me on Twitch or Discord? Probably Discord. Oh, right, sorry. Right. No, we have to skip. Blast those YouTube TOSs. YouTube TOS. I'm not allowed to show certain levels of adult content.
27 new scars since we last saw each other.
Keeping count.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
No.
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
At least put some clothes on, Geralt.
No. Yeah, he's got underwear. See? Clothes.
I said clothes, not just his tighty whities.
He's got underwear. That's
Right, so we're gonna have to save because obviously I need to rate out. So that's a pretty good place to end it. Is Geralt got laid and we saw him in his tighty whities.
After a very nice night.
Because it's coming up for midnight and I need sleeps because I have to stream again tomorrow. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. We're going to come over to here because it's easier to raid from here. Right, so I want... need to jump in here to my curator's dashboard to get into the stream manager. Nope. Okay, so it still doesn't have that feature yet. Okay. We will do this the old-fashioned way. So make sure you join the raid, folks. Gonna head over to one of Kitsune Sloth's friends, and I will see you tomorrow, approximately 8:30. You might gain followers, and I don't mind. Followers are always good. So, yep. Hopefully see you tomorrow around 8:30 UK time. I say around because it's going to depend on technology and internet and things. Sorry I wasn't my usual cheery, hyper self tonight. I'm under a lot of stress at the minute, so I apologise to most of you, just not one person right now. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be more to my random self tomorrow. So, I'll see you over there in a bit, and hopefully see you tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, stay safe, stay well, and look after yourselves and your friends, and make sure you've always got each other's backs.
Oh, Crimson anymore.